I want to give you guys a disclaimer. Grab your popcorn because this is going to be a ride, bruh. Like, you're going to see a lot of plot in this. So, yeah, watch the video from start to finish. And yeah, you're gonna like be excited with all this ride. You're gonna go on a huge ride with this video. By the way, the like goal is 50 likes. Naruto's preparation was to fight Tsunade and become the Hokage. He first masters the giant Rasengan, and he also learns the Chidori and half the Sage Mode. Naruto and Jiraiya travel to Tsunade's location, and when they sit down, Naruto said everything. He provoked her, and Tsunade wanted to fight him, but Shizune begged her not to, but she didn't listen. Now the fight, this is how it goes. Basically, Tsunade tries to do a medical ninja punch, but Naruto is able to avoid the attack. Then Naruto disappears and reappears right in front of her, and then blasts a giant Rasengan, and then she went flying. And then Naruto put a Chidori through Tsunade, and yeah, Tsunade is dead in this timeline. From this point on, the editing style is going to be a different style, so I apologize for that, but please enjoy the video. Alright, so Naruto goes in and informs to everybody that he killed Tsunade Senju. And so everybody is impressed by this, and the village elders crown Naruto as the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. And when Tenzin hears about this, she's actually pretty astonished, and she's kind of mad that Naruto destroyed her idol, but then she realizes that Naruto is the Hokage and she can't do anything about it. So, yeah, that's how life goes. Sorry guys if I killed Tsunade, I just felt like doing it. So yeah, I'm sorry about that if you are a Tsunade fanboy, but I literally don't even care. Okay, so when Kakashi, Itachi, and Kisame fight, Kakashi's at the brink of death. But then Sasuke comes in, and Itachi and Sasuke see each other eye to eye. Guys, keep in mind that Sasuke is at the level as when he absorbed Orochimaru, and everybody was there to witness this encounter. So when everybody saw Sasuke's improvement of keeping up with Itachi and even seeing Kakashi not able to fight Itachi, they felt kind of inferior to Sasuke and an 11-year-old boy, and they feel some jealousy toward him, but let's talk about that later. So Sasuke fights Itachi, and this is how it goes. Now, Sasuke looks at Itachi not with hateful eyes, and Itachi is actually kind of confused by this, but he asks instead, "Who made you do that?" Itachi looked confused. "What do you mean by that? Who made you slaughter the Uchiha clan?" Itachi and Sasuke were both scrapping with each other, and at that sword and kunai clash, they started talking. Now there are two other figures that come within the Hidden Leaf Village, and that's going to be Kakazu and Hidan. And the reason why they're coming is because, first of all, the Hokage is a little child who is 13, and second of all, that's the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, and they want to wreak havoc on the Hidden Leaf Village so they can steal money, gain power, and all that kind of stuff, so yeah. And so once they enter the Hidden Leaf Village, they are greeted by Izumo and Kotetsu, and Izumo and Kotetsu instantly die by Hidan. Now Kakazu spreads out his nature elements to kill off a bunch of leaders and powerful people. Now the problem in this timeline is that the Konoha 11, even if they wanted to fight off and gang up on these Akatsuki members, they are not strong enough because they're not in the time skip yet. And Kisame ended off Asuma and Kurenai and then came to the Hidden Leaf Village. Kakazu's hearts wreak terror, so Might Guy and Rock Lee are the only people who can stand up to these hearts. And they were able to fight off the hearts, but they were out of breath. And Neji Hyuga and Shikamaru were fighting Hidan and doing terribly with that. And Ino and Sakura, they're basically useless people in this timeline. Well, Sakura's useless anyways. So when Naruto arrives, he sees Kakazu eating up a bunch of hearts, and now Kakazu has 50 hearts, and Hidan did so many Jashin rituals that he was so much stronger. And this was also from Neji and Shikamaru. Sasuke told Itachi that I am not leaving from my spot until you tell me who massacred the Uchiha clan. Itachi said, "There's no one. It was just me. I'm the one who did it." Sasuke knew that Itachi wouldn't listen and budge, so he rammed in with the Chidori, and Itachi caught the Chidori, but then Sasuke put Itachi under a Genjutsu after he caught the Chidori. and Itachi was forced to tell everything because he put a command spell on it, and Itachi told the story about the Uchiha clan and everything he knew and to Danzo, and this is what Sasuke does. Sasuke goes into deep thought, and he realizes that Naruto is in control because he's the Hokage, and he realizes this chance. But before Itachi leaves, he tells Sasuke that we should do an eye transplant so I can live longer and you can have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And Sasuke was actually pretty happy about this because they both get a majestic Susanoo, and they were planning on killing Obito and ganging up on him after they get a little stronger. When Sasuke arrives back to the Hidden Leaf Village, he sees Naruto fighting off 50 hearts, and he is basically barely able to stand this because this is his allies, and Naruto is like struggling very much. And Jiraiya is fighting Hidan, who is like very strong and is about to beat him, so he doesn't mind about it. So he goes to Naruto to try and help him. When Sasuke rams in with a Chidori and Naruto rams in with a Rasengan, Kakuzu dies. Okay, I'm not done with the video yet, but please comment down below if you want this editing style or this same editing style. From the fight between Might Guy and Kisame, and from Kisame sucking up a bunch of people's chakra, he's a lot stronger in this timeline, and Might Guy has no choice but to get to the 7th gate, and Rock Lee gets into the 5th gate of shock. Now, they both attack at once, and they're still not strong enough to fight Kisame because he literally sucked out every person's chakra in the Hidden Leaf Village. So Might Guy had to use a Hirudora. Kisame relented out all his chakra that he stored in Samehada, and this punch was evaporated by that. And then Rock Lee finished him off with all the strength he has, and Kisame died. Now the Akatsuki are stressed out right now because basically all their members are dead and Itachi isn't coming. And so Sasori and Deidara are the only people left, and they're not even that strong. But Pain doesn't say that because it's rude, so Obito reveals himself. Now they need to work fast, so Deidara and Sasori split up. One goes to the Hidden Stone Village, and that's Deidara to capture the Roshi, and Roshi gets captured from this. And then immediately after that, Sasori goes to the Hidden Sand Village to capture Gaara and get the One Tail, Shukaku. And then Pain goes to the Hidden Cloud Village to get the 2 tails and be the 8 tails. From these sudden events, Raikage Abe summons a 5 Kage summit, and every Kage agrees to go. Now, as they start talking, they all suspect the Mizukage because they haven't gotten any loose ends or anything like that, and they ask them that, and then Mei tells them that Yagura was already under a Genjutsu and they were already captured by the Akatsuki. Now, they understood by this, so they have no leads, but suddenly there was a knock on the door, and it was Pain. He almighty pushed the entire 5 Kage summit to make them be scared, and Obito also came and said, "We have numbers. And by the way, we have 5 members of the Akatsuki." And just one shadow clone of each member was able to take on the tailed beast. After they left, they felt really inferior to the Akatsuki, and they were panicking inside, and they were breathing heavily. They didn't want to admit it, but they are weaker than the Akatsuki themselves. Raikage A suggested, "We have no choice but to form an alliance against these people." And by the way, Naruto did not come to the Akatsuki meeting or the 5 Kage meeting because he had to take care of Itachi and give him a room because nobody can know the truth about him and he has to keep it under wraps. Now, day by day, Naruto, Sasuke, and Itachi all train because they need to prepare for Pain and Obito. Now, they both help Naruto get befriending Kurama because Naruto is obviously the main thing of this and they need to befriend Kurama. So Naruto befriends Kurama much earlier in this timeline, granting him KCM2. And Kakashi trains harder than ever with Might Guy to perfect his Mangekyo Sharingan, which gives him a bigger chakra span and a lifespan. And he can use the Kamui as long as he wants, and his taijutsu is more proficient. And Might Guy can use the 8th gate without dying. And the other thing is that Naruto does not form an alliance with the other villages because they have no valuable resources for him in return and they are not powerful at all. And this is exactly what Naruto types in and says. By the way, Kankuro is the Kazekage of the Hidden Sand Village. So they all form an alliance against Naruto after they're done with the Akatsuki. So yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Alright, guys, so break the Prodigy Lycle for Season 2 and the 4th Great Ninja War. So, yeah, stay tuned for these things, and yeah, peace.